Okay, if we can start with I guess a nice and simple one, if you can tell us a little bit more about what is Denali?
Yeah, so Denali is AFL's modular optical fiber platform, and it consists of a rack mount housing, cassettes that go into the housing, and then pre-terminated cable assemblies that are really specifically engineered for high speed, high density fiber network deployments. So Denali delivers up to 288 LC duplex ports or 576 fibers per 4 RU of rack space, but it's also available in a 2 RU and a 1 RU. And it supports speeds from 10 gig to 800 gig and beyond.
Okay, and bearing in mind, I guess the way the world is going in AI is on sort of everyone's lips. It'd perhaps be good to understand how the Denali platform supports increasing fiber density demands in the evolving GPU intensive fiber networks, which I guess everyone is becoming familiar with, shall we say?
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, so the Denali platform really, we offer a variety of cassette types and connectivity options. That includes patch cassettes, fan-out cassettes, and splice cassettes. With the standard these days LC and NPO connectivity, as well as new smaller, very small form factor connectivity. The Denali housings actually use the same tray for all of these cassette types and sizes. So once a Denali housing is installed on a rack, these cassettes can be integrated for what the customer needs today, and then upgraded for what is needed tomorrow. So Denali really supports high-power GPU intensive AI clusters and growing cloud environments, really with minimal infrastructure upgrades.
Okay, I guess it'd also be good to understand how Denali helps reduce deployment times itself and improve
Mhm.
ROI when it comes to infrastructure builds, which I know are getting more sort of complex and maybe, environments are changing, etc. So yeah, just tell us about that, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So really the rapid increase in demand for computing power is driving the global customer need to deploy new AI clusters quickly and seamlessly. So Denali was really designed for quick one-person installation. We have front and rear loading cassettes, removable patch core managers, and pre-terminated cable assemblies with an easy to use integrated mounting clip that mounts directly into the housing and optimized breakout links that we've already designed to connect to the cassettes pretty effortlessly. These features really accelerate the time to market and reduce labor costs both in planning and installation.
Okay, and slightly changing tack, it'd be good to understand how Denali balances. I guess there are sort of global performance standards, but alongside that, there's the need for some local compliance and delivery requirements. So yeah, so how do you balance those? I don't know if they directly conflict, but sometimes they might not be always, directly compatible. So yeah, how do you manage?
Yeah, absolutely. So with, the worldwide demand surging for next generation fiber connectivity to support this rapid network expansion, AFL is really delivering a unified global platform that ensures consistent performance across the board wherever you build. But also we have our regional teams around the world to ensure local compliance is met because it does differ. While also providing accessible expertise in our regional locations and delivery support tailored to each location themselves.
Okay, and in terms of managing the whole process, because there's quite, I guess, there's can be quite involved from order to install, shall we say? How does Denali help, I guess, simplify what as they can be a complicated process? So yeah, what does Denali contribute there?
Yeah, so Denali really streamlines the entire deployment process. Each Denali housing, again, can accept any size and any type of cassette. So this does allow for a simplified housing ordering system and better inventory efficiency. So with fewer part numbers, you got faster installations and optimized integration. So Denali really minimizes build complexity, which keeps, each network on schedule and really under control.
Okay, and maybe just to sort of widen out the conversation to finish with, it'd be good to understand. I mean, clearly there's a variety of different fiber platforms on the market. What would you say? What would be the reasons customers should be looking at or choosing AFL and Denali? What are the USPs, I guess?
Yeah, so here at AFL, we always put the customer first. And with Denali, it's really delivering a leading edge data center performance today, while still positioning the evolving fiber networks of tomorrow to scale rapidly with the increasing complexity of AI and hyperscale cloud environments. The frequent innovation with AI builds is really transforming how data centers approach fiber deployment, and major infrastructure overhauls can really be costly. So Denali was really developed to handle faster scaling, reducing time to market, and ensuring the reliability is needed in today's environment.
Okay, it's been great to chat and find out more about Denali, and obviously in this AI world that we're all now getting to grips with. So Meredith, appreciate the time and thanks for sharing the insights. Appreciate it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely. Thank you very much.